It's number 1 versus number 2. These matchups are special. The entire landscape looking in today on this one, and they become a part of college football history. Hopefully, we'll get something epic. Welcome to beautiful Boulder, Colorado, Folsom Field, home of the Colorado Buffaloes. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Horned Frogs will kick this away to start us off. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, Kirk. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players in it.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but it's a big play. All the way to the 43.
Boy, just like that, we've got a big play already here by this offense. Not afraid to take some shots downfield. They hit it. They got great field position now.
Makes a quick catch.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Buffaloes look to keep this drive moving. They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented.
And is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
This just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception in here early in the game.
Well, the season just got a lot more intense. This could be fun. A premier 1 versus 2 matchup, Kirk, right here in the middle of the season.
Yeah, middle of the year to get 1 versus 2. This obviously is going to have a lot of implications as far as the playoff is concerned. I'm just curious to see a big game like this. Do you ease your way in, or do you take a couple big swings to try to establish who could be the dominating team?
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Man, I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. And the Horned Frogs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. The ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, TCU.
Chris, I thought after he tipped that ball in the air, that thing was going to be an incompletion. That would have been a great play, but instead, he didn't give up on it. Comes down with the interception and then shows you how athletic he is by taking it all the way back for a touchdown. How about that?
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The receiver makes the catch. Football comes out. The defense has got it. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover. By this defense. Big moment.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. The shotgun running play call. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's caught.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this.
He's going for a big play downfield. It's caught, still going inside the 10. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. First and goal from the 3. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this...
Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
TCU 21, Colorado 0.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
The ball is caught. If you get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up a second down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to chuck it again. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Finds his target. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Well, the quarterback's got to be much more cognizant of the line to gain.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Buffaloes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's got it with room to run. And make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. An important third down attempt for this offense. Can he get there on the ground? And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. And through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Takes the handoff again. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find the rhythm.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. Caught over the middle. It's Downs. He's in the clear. Past the 50. Finally tackled out the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. And the Horned Frogs moving quickly down the field here. From the shotgun, drops back. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
A run to the left, trying to find Bader. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance to try to get that touchdown.
Looking to the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Well, that's the second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Colorado, 0.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the single back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. And the Buffaloes will line up on 1st and 10. Bringing pressure. Hit just as he throws the ball. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And there's the handoff. Finding some room at the 25. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Colorado.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
After the PAT, they trail 28-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the TCU offense takes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? On 1st down, it's play action. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. And they trap him for a sack.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
And the kick will be down just inside the 45. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Catch made on the left side. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The ball winds up bouncing out of bounds. They'll lose big yardage, but keep possession. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Quick throw to the left side. That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now from the 23.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And the Buffaloes are in the red zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buffs.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
14.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Extending the play now. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the 1st down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run and pick up the 1st. Keep this drive moving.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble. Oh, the pass is picked off.
It seems like this quarterback, anytime he gets pressure, he likes to go to his left, being a left-handed quarterback. This time he just tries to do too much, and the ball gets intercepted.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking for the wideout. What a catch! Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
He escapes the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The tight end has got it. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's got it near the end zone. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? The ball is caught. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Looking to pass here on second down. Pressure is coming. Oh, they've got him for a sack. He could not make something happen before the break here. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buffaloes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Trying to build the lead as we begin the third quarter and trying to clean up those pass protection issues. Looking deep downfield to the left. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Running out of time in the pocket. It's a sack. They've got it back at the 4-yard line.
A risky call here. Close to their own goal line. They're lucky they did not give up a safety in 2 points.
Grab down the middle. It's Luna. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
With such tough field position, at least he gets some positive yards to give your punter a little bit more room. And who knows, maybe he can flip the field for you.
The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. A deep shot to the left side. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. And the Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And this pass is on target. Caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Gets made on the out route. Touchdown, Buffaloes! As they come roaring back now. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and we reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
21.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made on the play at the... Nine-yard line.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the receivers got it. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Second down after that completion. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. First down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but
breaks into the clear. Touchdown, TCU. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14.
TCU 35, Colorado 21.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Here's another interception. We're losing track. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. First down, looking to throw the football. Hit as he released it. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. The Horned Frogs are in the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, that's another big completion for this quarterback. You talk about a career day. This guy's now over 450 yards in this game alone.
Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Buffaloes lining up here on 1st and 10.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
Chris, I know this offense is built around this quarterback. We've seen it the entire game. Do you realize he's now close to 500 yards in this game alone?
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The Buffaloes line it up with 1st and goal. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado. Look out, whole different game now.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw now on first down. The pocket breaking down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
He's got the first and still going. He's found some room at the 45. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected for a tight, tough battle between two really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of two top-5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game, who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
Play action here on first down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
TCU 42, Colorado 28.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Well, they get the touchdown here, but let's circle back to the start of this drive. This is why good field position is so critical. They start this drive in good field position, and it puts the defense under immediate pressure from the start.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
49, Colorado, 28.
Return begins inside the 10. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball for 31. Three guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Wide open downfield. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. And the Buffaloes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be one he'll remember for a long time.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Wants to throw it. Caught by the receiver. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. And the Buffaloes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back to throw again. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of...
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Throws to the tight end. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And the TCU offense takes the field. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a target, and it's complete. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
QB keeper all the way. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Horned Frogs will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Pulls it in. It's Luna. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it second and medium. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He'll throw it now. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Not much on that play, brought down short. Offense getting set, second down play here. And he drops back in the gun. He's running out of time here. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
Defensive ends are tough to slow down for offensive linemen. They have the size, they have the speed, they have the athletic ability, and here the awareness to come up with a sack. Good play.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, and it's dropped. A crucial play there on third down. Brings up fourth. And the Horned Frogs will send their punt team onto the field.
Well, this aggressive nature has gotten them the lead that they're enjoying right now, but I got to think, at third down, run the football. Just keep working that clock and enjoy the victory.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is if they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket, they have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
He's got it, enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. The Buffaloes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. This one is broken up, falls incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage.
He's looking deep here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Offense. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the catch. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big fourth down play to protect this lead late in the game. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. That was the clutch play they needed to just about put this game on ice, Kirk. Here in the middle of the season, number one has stepped up and answered the bell.
Chris, we've seen this team be the same consistent team every single week, but today was a different kind of test. The number 2 team in the country, and here another solid win. There's no question who the best team in college football is.
2nd and 10 here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Back in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right.
And here comes a deep shot. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
They're trailing by this much in the 4th quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with...
And they heave it deep downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Now he's bringing it back. Touchdown, TCU. A crucial pick 6.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback. And then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Colorado, 28.
They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.